Hi, everybody. So today let's read together about system interactions, with our goals being number one, how do you move? Two, which systems move materials in your body? And then three, which systems control body functions? Under My Planet Diary, do you hear in color? What color is the letter B or the roar of a tiger? You might not see colors when you hear sounds, but some people do. In people with synesthesia, their senses overlap. Some people with synesthesia may taste a shape or hear music in colors. Others may hear a sound when they are when they see motion. Even people without synesthesia experience some connections between their senses. You can explore how your own senses overlap in the first question on this page. Look at the shapes below. One of them is called Kiki and the other Booba. Which name do you think matches each shape? A sample answer would be, I think A is Booba and B is Kiki. Number two, most people call the rounded shape Booba and the pointed shape Kiki. Why do you think that is? Kiki is a sharp noise, while Booba is a softer and fuller noise. Flip the page, please. How do you move? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how systems interact with one another, and periodically throughout the video you should be stopping it to take some notes down in your journals, because this is what you're going to have to put together. Carefully coordinated movements let you thread a needle, ride a bicycle, brush your teeth, and dance. These movements and all of your body's other movements happen as a result of interactions between body systems. Your muscular system is made up of all the muscles in your body. Your skeletal system, or skeleton, includes all the bones in your body. Muscles and bones work together, making your body move. The nervous system tells your muscles when to act. So let's pause the video at this point and write that down, because those are three systems that interact. And then come on back when you're ready. Welcome back, everybody. Muscles and bones. Skeletal muscles are attached to the bones of your skeleton and provide the force that moves your bones. Muscles contract and relax. When a muscle contracts, it shortens and pulls on the bones to which it's attached, as shown in figure 1. So here we go. As the dancer's muscles pull on his leg bones, he can make rapid, skillful moves. The back thigh muscles contract as his leg bends at the knee. But when his leg extends, the front thigh muscles contract. So how does an octopus has no bones explain how you think it moves? Well, what it does is it sucks water in through some tubes that it has, and it uses its muscles to squeeze the water out of these tubes like a jet stream. And it comes out with such force that it propels the octopus through the water, and that's how he moves. Next page, please. Bones and joints. What happens when you wiggle your fingers or touch your toes? Even though your bones are rigid, your body can bend in many ways. Your skeleton bends at its joints. A joint is a place in the body where two bones come together. For example, your elbow and your shoulder are two joints that move when you raise your hand, making movement happen. Muscles make bones move at their joints. Try standing on one leg and bending the other leg at the knee. Hold that position. You can feel that you are using the muscles at the back of your thigh. Now straighten your leg. You can feel the muscles in the back of your leg relax, but the muscles in the front of your leg are at work. Your nervous system controls when and how your muscles act on your bones. You will read more about the nervous system later in this section. So, another example of the nervous system making the muscles contract or relax, and then the bones that are attached to it follow suit. Summarize up here in the top. In your own words, describe which of your systems work together when you write in this book. Your nervous system tells your muscles to move the bones in your arm, hand, and fingers. Circle 3 of the football player's joints. We circled over here the elbow, the wrist, and where his fingers attaches to his hand. Compare and contrast. Describe how your shoulder and elbow move in different ways. Your elbow only bends back and forth, but your arm can move in a whole circle at your shoulder. From a standing position, bend down and grab your ankles. List 6 places or joints where your skeleton bends. At the spine or the waist, of course, your hip, your knee, your shoulder, your neck, your wrist, and your fingers, and your ankles. Next page. Which systems move materials in your body? The trillions of cells that make up your body need materials to function. Cells also produce waste that must be removed. If the processes of moving these materials were made into a movie, your nervous system would be the director. The movie set would include the muscular and skeletal system, and the main characters would be some of your other systems. The circulatory, respiratory, digestive, and excretory systems play key roles in moving materials in your body. So at this point, pause the video again and write that down, because now we have an example of 4 systems that are interacting with one another. And then come on back as soon as you're done. All right, welcome back, everybody. Transporting materials. Your circulatory system includes your heart, blood vessels, and blood. Blood vessels are found throughout your body. Blood that flows through these vessels carries materials such as water, oxygen, and food to every cell, as shown in Figure 2. Materials that your cells must get rid of, such as carbon dioxide and other cell waste, are also moved through the body in the blood. So in this picture here, we can see oxygen's coming from the blood. Here's a cross-section of a blood vessel. Oxygen's coming out of the blood vessel, going to the cells. So is food, so is water. Cell waste is coming from the cell back into the blood, and carbon dioxide is coming back from the cell back into the blood to be carried out. Our word bank includes carbon dioxide, cell waste, food, oxygen, and water. The body's highway. Your circulatory system is like a set of roadways that carry materials to and from cells. Number 1, use the word bank to identify the materials that move between cells and the blood. Write the words on the arrows. 2, predict how you think a blocked blood vessel would affect cells. Well, if flow was blocked, oxygen and food could not get to cells, and waste would build up, so the cells would die. Next page. Breathing in, breathing out. Can you imagine doing something more than 20,000 times a day without even realizing it? You already do. You breathe. You don't usually think about breathing because this process is controlled automatically by your nervous system. Breathing also depends on your muscular system. Muscles in your chest cause your chest area to expand and compress. These changes make air move in and out of your lungs. Stop the video. We just got another example of 3 systems working together, interacting together. Nervous system, muscle, and your breathing system, your pulmonary system, respiratory, I guess it's called, in your one example. When you breathe in, that breath of air goes into your lungs, which are part of your respiratory system. Oxygen from the air moves from your lungs into your bloodstream. Your respiratory and circulatory systems work together, delivering oxygen to all your cells. Your cells give off carbon dioxide as a waste product. Carbon dioxide is carried into the blood to the lungs, where you breathe it out. Review the functions of the respiratory system in Figure 3. So we have breathing here at the top. Air goes into your lungs, you guys know that. Oxygen then goes into the bloodstream. Oxygen then goes to your cells. And then carbon dioxide is taken out of your cells and goes into the bloodstream. And carbon dioxide goes into your lungs, and you exhale it when you breathe out. Next page. Getting food. Your respiratory system takes in oxygen, and your circulatory system delivers it to your cells. Oxygen is used in cells to release energy from sugar molecules that come from the food you eat. But how do sugar molecules get to your cells? Your digestive system helps to break down foods into sugars and other nutrient molecules that your body can use. A nutrient is a substance that you get from the food that your body needs to carry out processes such as contracting muscles. Through a process called absorption, nutrients move from the digestive system into the bloodstream. The circulatory system then delivers the nutrients to all the cells in your body. In this way, your digestive system and circulatory system work together to get food to your cells. So stop the video. In your journal, we have yet another example, this time the circulatory system and the digestive system working together. And then come on back. Welcome back, everybody. Moving wastes. The excretory system eliminates waste from your body. Your respiratory, circulatory, and digestive system all have roles in the excretory system. Stop the video. We have 4 systems right now: excretory, respiratory, circulatory, and digestive, all working together. So as soon as you write that down in your video, come on back, or in your journal, come on back, and then we'll write down how that works. Welcome back, everybody. You already read that carbon dioxide passes from the circulatory system into the respiratory system and leaves the body when you exhale. Other cellular wastes also pass into the blood. These wastes are filtered out of the blood by the kidneys. This process produces urine, which then carries the waste out of your body. Materials that are not used by the digestive system leave the body as solid waste. Let me see here. Okay. So at the bottom, it says list 4 body systems that are involved in getting oxygen to your cells: nervous, muscular, respiratory, circulatory. 1B says, how is absorption an important function of the digestive system? Because absorption moves nutrients into the blood, which carries them to the cells. And then C, draw conclusions. How does the circulatory system help other systems function? It carries nutrients absorbed by the digestive system and oxygen absorbed by the respiratory system to cells. It takes waste to the lungs and kidneys for excretion by the respiratory and excretory systems. Next page. Which systems control body functions? To function properly, each part of your body must be able to communicate with other parts of your body. For example, if you hear a phone ring, that message must be sent to your brain. Your brain then directs your muscles to move your bones so you can answer the phone. These actions are controlled by the nervous system, which is made up of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. In your nervous system, information travels through nerve cells. Other messages are sent by chemical signals that are produced by the endocrine system. The endocrine system is made up of organs called glands that release chemical signals directly into the bloodstream. For example, when you exercise, your endocrine system sends signals that make you perspire or sweat. As sweat evaporates, it helps you cool down. The nervous system and the endocrine system work together to control body functions. Stop the video. Let's write those 2 down as interactions. And then as we read a little further here, you can fill in how and explain how that is. Welcome back. Nervous system. Your eyes, ears, skin, nose, and taste buds send information about your environment to your nervous system. Your senses let you react to bright light, hot objects, and freshly baked cookies. A signal in the environment that makes you react is called a stimulus, or plural is stimuli. The response is what your body does in reaction to a stimulus. Responses are directed by your nervous system, but often involve other body systems. For example, your muscular and skeletal systems help you reach for a cookie, and your digestive system releases saliva before the cookie even reaches your mouth. Here we have some more examples. Let's stop the video and put down the nervous system interaction with the muscles and skeletal system, and then the nervous system with your digestive system. The picture at the bottom, it says, have you ever been startled by something unexpected? Use pictures to complete these tasks. Use numbers 1, 2, and 3 to put the pictures in order. Well, this is number 1. This would be the second thing that happens. This is the third. Use the term stimuli in response to explain what happened. The spider is the stimulus that scared the girl. Her response was to jump up. And then look at this picture. It's an optical illusion. Optical illusions fool your brain about what you see. Are the horizontal lines in the picture below parallel to one another or slanted? They sure do look slanted, but they're not. And next page, apply it. Among the drugs that affect the nervous system, caffeine is one of the most commonly used worldwide. Caffeine is found in coffee, tea, soda, other beverages, and even chocolate. Number 1, explain. How does caffeine reach the brain after someone drinks a cup of coffee or tea? In your answer, be sure to identify the systems involved. It is absorbed through the digestive system into the blood, So digestive system is the first system, bloodstream's another, and carried to the brain by the circulatory system. Stop the video, write that down, that the digestive system and the bloodstream, the circulatory system, work together with caffeine. Number 2, caffeine is addictive, which means that the body can become physically dependent on the drug. Which body system do you think would be most involved in your addiction? It would probably be the nervous system because it controls body functions. And then the endocrine system right here. The chemical signals released by the endocrine system are called hormones. Hormones are transported through your body by the circulatory system. These chemicals affect many body processes. For example, one hormone interacts with the excretory system and the circulatory system to control the amount of water in the bloodstream. Let's stop the video and write that down. Excretory and circulatory work together with the endocrine system, so there's 3 of them there. Another hormone interacts with the digestive system and the circulatory system to control the amount of sugar in the bloodstream. Write that down. Endocrine, circulatory, and digestive. Hormones also affect the reproductive system of both males and females. 2A at the bottom. How are the nervous system and the endocrine system different? The nervous system carries information through nerve cells. The endocrine system releases chemical signals into the blood. And then 2B. Describe an example of a stimulus and response that involves your senses of hearing. I hear a song and decide to sing. The song is the stimulus. Deciding to sing is your response. There you go. So you should have lots of examples in your journal on 2 or more of our body systems working together, and that can help you then with our next project. Good job, guys. Bye.